Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Factorio game with mods. Actually, are building up a nice little backlog of circuits, which is good. We've mined out some of the stone from right there. Still burning through that stone backlog from earlier. I'm going to grab some of these electric mining drills and grab some of these assembling machines. I don't mind having a few extra. Not enough iron coming in down here. So we're using every little bit that comes in. Still no backlog. Looks like we actually have enough iron ore coming in now that we just need to increase smelting again. So, what better way than to just continue expanding the smelting area? We'll grab these little bits of steel, and we're going to make a whole bunch more steel furnaces, and you know, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Or what? It's not right. Let's see. So, this should be a raw material line, which means that the furnace should go right there. We're going to pretend like that copper's not there. It's just in the way. See, I don't even have any iron. And we've got this one totally loaded up with iron and this one without iron. You know what? This, like, merging them into different points is not working very well. This is the central line for this side. This is the central line for this side. What we should do is just have a central point where they all come in together. So let's go here and here. And here. And that's where it's all going to come in. And we'll use fast current corner. And a fast corner. And you're just going to feed directly into there. Okay, we got plastics finished. I guess we get military too. Because, you know, we need some guns. And that means that you need to get redirected to go all the way down over there. I'm so low on raw material, it's crazy. With all this production, what do we got? 700 a minute. It's not a lot, I guess, but you know what? We don't need this line yet. Really scraping at the bottom of the barrel here to get enough belt done that I can actually complete these things. And here I am trying to increase the amount we're smelting. And well, I guess it's mostly just about getting the actual material in. Alright, got circuits, we got gears. I wish I had... Don't I? I do have a buffer. I've got a buffer for these things. Give me some of those. I need a bunch of these. Thank you. Give me all this belt, too. Military 2's done. Let's get modules. Sure, why not? Still haven't done science. Still have not done oil. Because, you know, I'm procrastinating or just getting distracted by other problems. I think we go grab all of this steel. We are going to upgrade the iron here. Like, it does need to still happen. We're going to need more overall smelting, but at the same time, I've got to also eventually get out of the factory and go do oil. Right? Like, I can't procrastinate forever, can I? Oh, you'd be surprised, I think. You'd be surprised how many videos I can go without actually having done it. Okay, you know what? Actually, let's send it down this way. We'll have it kind of turn here. That means that you can actually turn like here, and then we'll have a merge there. Should give me enough room to work with, I think. Got enough fast merge points and stuff. We need more fast corner belts in a few spots. It's coming around. It's kind of getting all bottled up on one side. That's no big deal. Let's get our extra furnaces in there. Alright, we are looking pretty good, I think. So, assuming that we wanted to get this thing operational, this guy is actually going to go this way now. And it's going to run on this track here. Modules are done. I'm working on all these modules. I don't even have red science or advanced circuits. You crazy. You can't make advanced, you can't make circuit, what are they called without... gotta get oil going. I'm so good at procrastinating on oil. I really am. I'm fantastic at it. Alright, so that's fuel. Which means that this should now become fuel going down. Which means that this whole line is superfluous, as is this one up there. No, it's actually not quite. It doesn't. It's going to need to go all the way up because the other one needs it. Okay, so the fuel comes down. Fuel goes through the center column now. Kind of lines up properly. Clean up this area. And now we can run the ore. And the ore. And why don't we do this? This one was going there. Now you're going to go a little bit further. This is why I was starting to build this thing, is because I expected I'd need more lines. So let's see. You are going to become a merge point there, and now instead you're going this way. You're going to come up here. Alright, I think we're ready. Press the on switch. Just need the buffers. Keep on using the small electric poles, even though we have access to the better ones, because I don't want to waste my steel, and also because they're not really necessary for this. I'd rather waste my steel on buffers. Steel on buffers is always, maybe not always, but generally I think a good investment. Well, hopefully nothing bad's happening. See, isn't it refreshing not having to worry about biters? You can just focus on building your factory, making it produce a crazy amount of stuff. Now we need more ore to go to this one, because this is where the steel's made. So I'm actually going to take this extra line, and we're going to have 50% of all the ore go to this one, and then 25 and 25 will go to these two. And that way it'll just kind of make sure that the steel production does happen. But yeah, that's kind of worked out all right so far. So we've got quite a bit of iron plate coming through. I think it's probably getting to that point where it would make sense to speed up these lines. To being all red. At least until the first junction or two. I mean, eventually the whole thing should just be all red belt. Hey, look at that. There's some iron in a buffer. Interesting. So that's not because we're not able to use it. It's because of the yeah, the belts are too slow. I was gonna totally do this, and that way we don't have to make a fast underground belt. It's more economical that way. Same thing here. It'd probably be better to kind of change this up a little bit. And then that means we can get rid of that and that. Still do kind of need that one though. So that's why we did make a couple. Just a couple of those. This is still a main, it's not really a main bus layout. I've not really done what I said I was going to do, did I? But, at the same time, it's pretty productive. We're making lots of stuff. The smelting is happening. Iron's catching up. You can see the backlog getting burned through. Right there is where it is right now. So that means that we're consuming every single bit of iron that's coming out. Not all the furnaces are on, which tells me we're smelting all of the ore. There's nothing in the back, in the buffers. We've got quite a bit of steel, which is good because it really is getting to that point where I've got to go do that one thing called the oil industry. Let's do, like, I don't know, something related to oil. Let's get the tool belt. Let's get some oil drums. Let's get a couple pump jacks. Let's get another oil refinery or two. Let's get chemical plants. And it's that time. So where do you want to find some oil? Look at the pollution. I'm amazed that we don't need more power yet. This is a lot of pollution for such a small factory. And such a small power footprint for so much pollution. I mean, it's a lot of smelting, but... Okay, where to go? Well, I think we tap these oil that are over here. Whatever percentage they are doesn't really even matter. They're just kind of far away from everything else we're doing, which give us a little bit of room. We're going to need some pumps and pipes and all kinds of underground stuff. I'm going to need to set up a little area to build that stuff, I think, because it's going to be too much work for me to build all the pipe manually. That is a lot of furnaces that are not running. Let's grab some iron. From like here. I'm gonna need some more of that belt, please. Thank you. Gears? I have like no gears. Give me those gears. Circuits? I have no circuits. Just give me some. Like 400 from each chest. And then you're gonna go to there. We need 2 of these guys. You feed in. That's not really what I want, is it? What do I want? I want you to make those to go there. Like that. Okay. That should be more than enough. This stuff. Now, I do want to cap this for sure. Like 100 of those at most, and like maybe that many of that one. Got our tool belt. Let's get, I guess, the productivity research done. You're constantly waiting on pipe. And I'm okay with this production speed, though. I don't think we really need to, like, try to do more pipe production to match this thing's capacity, because you don't really need that many of these things. I could smartify the chest a bit so that we always have at least some pipe, but I'd rather just... why don't we just limit this to 50, and then eventually it'll start making some regular pipe for us. Looks like we don't need 2 of those. One's more than enough to keep up. Okay, cool. Alright, the oil industry. Totally gonna do the oil industry, I swear. Yeah, at least we have plenty of steel now. Alright, so the question is, where do we want to do the oil industry? Well, we got all this space out here, let's take advantage of it. We're gonna go with, oil. Wow, did I really make 4 of these things? Holy crap. Okay, that's great. I need so many pipes. And I don't have any on me yet. Let's cancel those guys, cancel the underground pipe, and just make as much stuff here as I can. So that's going to be... Can't remember which one's which, but one of those is going to be water. Let's get our pump jacks. We'll do some oil storage, like over here. And make sure we can walk underground. Underground, yes, make sure we can walk underground. That's what I said. Does it make sense? Hell no. When has anything I've ever said made sense? We can make big electric poles. Let's start doing that now. Got plenty of steel. We can stop using these crappy little wooden ones. In fact, in the interest of forcing myself to stop using the crappy little wooden ones, I'm going to replace this thing with the medium electric poles, and we'll make a bunch of them. Alright, the oil is pumping. Let's get the oil processing. We don't have blue science yet. No! We're running out of things to do without this science. Well, for now, we'll just run this pipe like that. And we'll connect you from there to there. And we'll put some poles in between, And a big pole on the end. And put you on there. So oil processing. We're getting oil! Yay! We're getting oil! I procrastinated long enough. We need more storage tanks. And I'm out of iron. Hey, at least it wasn't steel. I thought we had a steel. I may have gone overboard on the steel, actually. Maybe I can just go hoover up a little bit of the iron production that's coming out here. Can you see the difference in the way the factory's running by having the buffer at the front versus the buffer at the end? Like, everything is still working. That's what I love about it. Where before, it just never seemed to really work that way. We don't really need any of those. Oh, power issue I thought I saw. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I guess I do want some of that pipe. I think I should probably throw a little bit more iron into the mix. Oh, you would do that, wouldn't you? Well, hopefully that's not going to be too much on the belt. In fact, I think I might just make a little bit of fast transport belt and speed the whole thing up from halfway point on, just to guarantee that it keeps running. Alright. Yep, that should keep that whole thing going. Got some more iron coming in. Oh no, it's gonna bother me. I can't stay there. Not allowed. There we go. Okay, so that's good. And oil. Oil, oil, oil. You see how easy it is for me to like find something else to do other than oil? I'm very good at it. I'm very, very good at avoiding the oil industry. But hey, you know what? We've got everything we need. I usually like to do the petroleum a little bit longer than the others. And we're going to do our underground connections to keep them all together. How did I go all the way over there and then fail to pick up all the underground pipe that it made? Okay, so we got all the outside connections ready to go. I'm just going to be a little bit cautious at first that I don't mix them in a dumb way, but for now, off to the side over here, we've got 8 of these. I like to have like 4 and 4. So we'll go like off to the side. We'll do 1 type of storage. Something like that. And we'll have the heavy go in here. We'll have that one come over to there. And assuming I still have a little bit of pipe. And have you connect here. And then you're going to need underground pipe again to connect you up to here. Okay, oil industry is online. Now we just need to actually get some circuits and stuff being made, and we're almost ready. I know this is like the whole campaign has so far not been anything special aside from the fact that it's peace mode. But all the cool smelting and other stuff that's about to happen is coming soon. You know, we get the advanced solar. We can do flying robots if we really want to. And yeah, running a little bit low on power. I think we might like to just maybe skip making more power with pollution. Sorry, with fuel. And jump straight to solar. But, alright, for now, I'm going to take a break here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.